That song is quickly becoming one of my favorite. It's called Four More Weeks by a band called Vans in Japan. I love the way they do it. Speaking of which, my left hand is quickly getting to the point. Today, one of the things I'm going to be doing is restringing my classical guitar, playing around on it a little bit. I've got to dig out some recording equipment, set it up, and I've decided that, and it's going to take me a while to do this. I've done albums for other guys, now I want to do my own. And just to say I did it. I did my own comedy album one time, but this is a lot different. There's a lot more to it because I have to do all of the instrumentation, and I don't have one of those machines that does everything. I've got all the instruments right over there. Keyboards, drum set, flutes, tenor sax. Basically it's made out of plastic, but that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guitars. 8, counting one that's not working. Excuse me. Sorry. The song that I just shut off is pretty much the type of music I love playing, and I'm real good at it when my hand's not busted up. So I plan on doing some. Might even do some vocals. Never know. We'll wait and see what happens. My sweetheart is sitting to my right, so you guys better straighten up. I'm just telling you right now. It is 12:30 in the afternoon on December 22nd, 2020. There's 1 1, 1 2 3 4 5 2s and 2 zeros. The numbers for COVID-19 have not come down. The federal numbers have, but I checked now 3 different sources. My third source has not loaded, so when it does, I'll write it down. One of the other things I'm doing today is I'm going to be finding another home for radio. I've got people that send me text messages and private messages every day. Why'd you quit? I quit because I couldn't get a decent enough connection to do radio. I just can't. It's blurry is the way I describe it, even though you're not seeing it. It's garbled a lot of times. I did like the way Spreaker had a setup. I could get clarity with Spreaker. Spreaker is being taken over by Blog Talk, and when that happens, I'll be notified, and I might go back to Spreaker. There were just a lot of problems there. I don't like being limited. With Blog Talk Radio, I could go 3 hours if I wanted to. My favorite format is 90 minutes. It's what I did for years, for over a decade. It's what I'm comfortable with, and I don't like having to try to just crunch everything down into, what they want. I like to do it how I want to do it. I can't even get a point across in 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Plus, with that short amount of time, you pretty much have to script it to make sure you stay on track. And I with what I was doing with Blog Talk, I just wrote down a few ideas, but it wasn't scripted. I've got a cheat sheet right here on my desk. Well, I can show you right there that tells me what the break times are. And that's how I do that. Thought about going back to Spreaker right now and then just trusting Blog Talk to take care of it all, but it's such a bitter taste in my mouth. Now, getting back to the real important subject that I had for today, my sweetheart wanted to sit in here while I was doing the vlog, VLOG. This new strain out of England has a bunch of folks worried. I'll explain why. I'm just a little bit sweaty. I touch that. Then someone else comes along and they touch that to get antacids out of it. With the new strains, or this latest strain, 17 mutations in that one strain that they don't understand yet how it happened. But with this new strain in England, as soon as you touch where someone else has touched, they don't know the duration or the lifespan of the virus on a surface, but they do know that the transference is immediate. What I mean by that is, yeah, you could catch it, but it's so much easier to catch than what they've been dealing with, and it's so much more contagious. I was surprised that YouTube didn't take my video yesterday off, but have to get me some more Java Joy juice. I didn't get around to breakfast until about 30 minutes ago. I've been busy. Had to take care of some stuff. So, but make no mistake about what I'm saying. They're not halting flights in the United States from England, and that is troublesome. Very troublesome. And the whole deal is this virus is going to keep mutating. The thing it's doing that is different than other viruses, and this is why my doctor told me emphatically it did not occur in nature. And to all you YouTube miscreants on there that want to silence what I'm saying, I'm going to load this video today on BitChute as well. Matter of fact, once I get it established, if my family and friends want to hear my unvarnished opinion, where I don't hold back at all, BitChute will be where that will take place. I have no misgivings. I'll never make a dime off of YouTube. I'll never be a quote-unquote YouTuber. And going to BitChute isn't about me making money, really and truly it's not. It's about me being uncensored. Lo and behold, some of the things that people told me I didn't know what I was talking about, suddenly it turns out that I know what I'm talking about. Except for one thing. My unnamed friend from Lone Grove, America met with my wife and me and my grandkids yesterday at Tiffany Plaza Mall in Ardmore, America. He is handing off an item I won't say what it is on this venue, but he did some research, and it's not 100 feet, it's 200 feet to have the FAA after me, that you have to have a light and all that. I can't remember where I researched that 100 foot at, but I did, and I wouldn't have the money to build a 200 foot tall tower anyway. But I don't have the money to build a 100 foot tall tower. And it's not worth that much to me to do that. I'm getting ready to find a hot spot for the laptop for my wife and I to take our laptops with us. There's just a whole lot of stuff to do today. But to my unnamed friend in Lone Grove, America, thanks for the supplies. Thanks for correcting me, because I'm not a know-all, see-all. I guarantee you I make mistakes. And when I do find a home for radio, I'll let you know, and I'll let Mom and everybody else know. It I'm kind of long suffering in my old age, more so than I was when I was younger. I still have a temper. I'm trying to keep it under control. And now I sometimes suffer idiots, is the best way to say it. People that throw things at me, whether it's figurative or literal. I have a tendency to be more forgiving now than I used to be. My wife and I had a talk last night, and I've had friends, oh, you just can't be as mean as you say you used to be. You have no idea.
Yes, he can.
I didn't pride myself on it. It was just the nature of the beast. That's how I was. I had so many people coming after me for so many reasons, and sometimes they had one of these in their hand. So I dealt with it while I had to. And it makes a guy kind of mean-natured when you're having to deal with that constantly, and I dealt with it constantly for about 25 years altogether. It makes it really, really hard on your family. It makes it hard on you, and I'm just thankful, and I mean that literally. I thank God every day I'm not that guy anymore, and I thank God every day I don't have to deal with the stuff I used to have to deal with. Well, that is pretty much the blog for today. I just want you to stay safe. I want you to go out of your way to be kind to others. That is a hard lesson to learn. I'm still learning it. And my wife and I had a talk before I went on air, and she said she's thankful for one real thing, and that is we always had a place to live and we always had food. That sounds so strange to so many people. We came close to being homeless a few times, but we always had a place to lay our head. And in our old age, we flourished, and we're flourishing now. There's no other word for it. But God bless you. I love you, and as the sign says, and old Alf up there says, be kind. It doesn't cost anything, and it can work miracles. Bye.